Welcome everyone. Let's get started with the soles of your feet touching and laying flat on your back. One hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. Begin by arriving in your body. Let your breath deepen without force. Inhale slowly through your nose. Exhale through parted lips. Feel the weight of you. Feel the ground holding you. With every inhale, expand gently through the ribs. With every exhale, soften your jaw, your shoulders, and your belly. There is nowhere to get to, only breath to follow. On your next inhale, gently guide your knees to your chest and roll side to side, awakening the back. Rock and roll forward and come to tabletop on your hands and knees. Wrists stacked under shoulders, knees under hips. With a neutral spine, gaze in between your fingers. Inhale, drop the belly to the mat. Exhale to round the spine to cat. Inhale, press the floor away. Cow pose. Exhale, tuck the tail and curl into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Repeat this a few more times. Coming to a neutral spine, inhale, reach that right arm up, and exhale, shoot it underneath your body, coming into a twist with the right cheek on the floor. You could keep your left hand under your shoulder, or you could bring it forward. You can also bring it around your back into a half bind, whatever is comfortable for you here. Inhale and exhale, opening the chest. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, bring your hand underneath your shoulder. Push back up and open the right arm up to the ceiling. Coming back to tabletop, repeat this on the left. Inhale your arm to the ceiling. Exhale, drop it underneath your body. Left cheek to the mat. Your right hand can stay under the shoulder. It can come forward, or it can come behind your back in a half bind. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, letting your chest open up and your body melting to the floor. On your next inhale, bring your hand to the mat under your wrist. Push up and open your chest. Exhale, hand meets the mat. On your exhale, push back into child's pose. Big toes together, knees as wide as your mat. Chest coming down to the mat between your legs. Forehead is making contact with the mat, as well as your forearms and hands. Inhaling and exhaling here. On your inhale, walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Left hand can come on top of your right, getting a nice side body stretch. Take a few breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, slowly walk your fingers back through center and over to your left side. Right hand on top of the left. Take some breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, walk your hands back through center. And exhaling, on your inhale, come forward into tabletop and slowly drop down to your abdomen, pushing right into your first cobra. Exhale, release, forehead to mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. The shoelace part of your foot is pressing down into the mat, and you're using your back muscles to pull you up into this cobra. Inhale, press up higher. Exhale, release. And on your next exhale, press back into your child's pose and immediately straighten your legs into your first downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your dog here, bending each leg, moving your hips around, moving your shoulders around, just getting your body warmed up. Inhale, bend your knees and come forward into your plank pose, rippling the spine. Exhale, push right back into your downward dog. Repeat this a few times, inhaling to plank, exhaling right back to down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. From here, tiptoe your feet to meet your hands, letting your body hang heavy in a forward fold. I like to measure my hips width distance apart with both my fists in between my feet. You could go ahead and grab opposite elbows and just let your body hang in ragdoll, swaying back and forth. Letting your head be heavy and getting your spine lengthened. Bend your knees as much as you need to here. On your inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold, head is heavy, knees can be bent. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. On your next inhale, rise to stand, hands above head, gaze at your fingertips, and exhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips, bring the hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up, exhale. Inhale, rise your arms up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms raise. Exhale, Tadasana. One more time, raise your arms up on your inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise your arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Moving right into our Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into your high plank. And release your knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, forward to cobra. Exhale, press back to your child's pose right into your downward facing dog. We'll hold here for 5 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, look between your hands, step, walk, or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, raise arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back to plank, lower down, keeping elbows close to the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. Hold here for 5 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, step or jump forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, return to mountain pose. Repeat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for a few breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Continue on your own. On your next inhale, jump or step forward and halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Surya Namaskar Bees. Inhale, arms rise, sit down into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, rise to warrior one. Inhaling. And exhale, release hands to the floor, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, rise to warrior two on your inhale. Exhale, hands meet the floor, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding here for 5 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, bend your knees, step, walk, or float to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit back into your chair, arms rise. Exhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, arms rise up, sit back into your chair. Exhale, fold, straighten your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Keep inhaling to rise to warrior one. Exhale, release your hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, inhaling to warrior one. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for 5 breaths, counting on your own, inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, bend your knees, step, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to your chair pose, sitting back in your hips. Exhale, Tadasana. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms rise, sit back into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back to your plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, rise to warrior one on your inhale. Hold here for a breath, and on your exhale, open up to warrior two. Your front knee is stacked over your ankle. Your back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, come back to warrior two and straighten out your front leg. On your exhale, re-bend that front knee. Come forward again. Come into your side angle pose, releasing your forearm to your thigh, left arm to the sky. Inhale, rise back to warrior two. Exhale, windmill the hands to frame the foot. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Inhale, step your left foot forward, rise to warrior one. Hold for a breath, and on your exhale, open to warrior two. Holding and breathing here. On your inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Hold here. Inhale back to warrior two, straighten your front leg. Exhale, rebend it, come forward into your side angle, resting your forearm on your thigh. Inhale, come back to warrior two, and exhale, windmill your hands to frame the foot. Chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step, walk, or float to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, right into warrior two. Inhale, forward, reverse your warrior. On your inhale, come right into your extended side angle. You can have the arm above the shoulder here or bring it forward to the front of the room, gazing at the fingertips. On your next inhale, rise to warrior two. Exhale, straighten that front leg. And on your inhale, reach forward as far as you can. And on your exhale, release down into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Holding here for a few breaths, opening that side body. Your hand could be on your foot or your shin or the floor here. Inhale, pull yourself up to stand, and exhale, reverse your triangle. Inhale back to stand, and exhale, cartwheel the hands down to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, rise, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale and reverse your warrior. Exhale, release right into your side angle. Here you could do the variation with the arm straight or right above your head, gazing at your fingertips. On your next inhale, come to rise, straighten the leg. On your exhale, inhale, reach forward, and exhale, release into your Trikonasana on the left side, triangle pose. Holding here for a few breaths, inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, bring yourself up to standing. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Inhale, back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down to frame the foot. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, bring your right leg up to three-legged dog. And exhale, step it forward. Inhale, open your chest up to twisted side angle. Gaze can be up at your fingertips or down at the floor for balance. Exhale, release the hand. Step that left foot forward a little bit to square off your hips. And exhale, release into pyramid pose, forehead to shin. On your next inhale, we're going to come right into our standing split. Hands can stay on the mat. Forward folding. And on your next inhale, rise your arms up to your chest to warrior 3. Nice and strong here, beautiful. Holding here and release, forward fold, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left foot up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward into your easy twist. Left arm rises to the sky, opening your chest. Gazing at your fingertips, breathing here. Inhale and exhale. On your next exhale, release the hand to the mat. Step your right leg in a bit. Square off your hips. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, fold over your left leg in a pyramid pose. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up into standing split on the right side, forward folding over the left leg. And very slowly here, come up into your warrior 3. Nice and strong. You could be supported here with blocks if needed. Exhale, release your hands to the mat and fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for a few breaths now. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, bend your knees, step or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. One more time and keep building. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. 3-leg dog, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step that foot forward. Open to your twist. Exhale, release the hand. Step the back foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, pyramid. Folding over your right leg. Inhale, lift your back leg to your standing split. If you want to do a little balancing here, you can release the right hand from the floor and hold your right ankle. Slowly release the standing split and drop your back knee behind your right ankle to come down into a seated spinal twist. Left arm rises up to the sky and exhale, elbow to your knee, twisting that spine. Inhaling, creating space, and exhaling, twisting even deeper. On your next inhale, come through to the center and do a little counter twist to the opposite side. Go ahead and bring our hands to the mat and right back into your standing split and slowly come up into your warrior 3. And if you want a little bit more of a challenge here, go ahead and straighten your arms out and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Repeat this on the left. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot forward and open up into your twist here. Exhale, release. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over the left leg into your pyramid. Both hands plant on the mat and push your right leg up into your standing split. Again, left hand can come behind the left ankle for a balancing. On an exhale, release your right knee behind your left ankle, rising that right arm up, and exhale, twisting your body. The armpit is almost in the knee. The left hand is directly behind you, and your spine is straight. Inhaling, creating space. Exhaling, deepening your twist. On your next inhale, come back through to center. Exhale, counter twist. Then go ahead, place your hands on your mat and come right back into your standing split. On your next inhale, slowly rise into your warrior three. Again, for more balanced challenge, straighten your arms out ahead of you. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for a few breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, bend your knees, step, hop, or walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms above you. Exhale, Tadasana. We're going to do a little balancing here. I'm going to be facing you, but you could stay facing the front of your mat. So come to stand in Tadasana. Inhale, your weight into your left foot, bringing that right knee up into your chest, giving it a nice squeeze. Bring it out to the right side of your body, and we're going to come into tree pose. So you can use your foot as a kickstand here. You could place it on your shin, or you can manually guide it to your inner thigh. Just never have it on your knee. Bring your palms to touch at heart center, or you can rise them up above your head. Holding here in this tree pose, Dristi is straight ahead of you on one focus point. Your arms can come apart. You could do whatever you feel comfortable here in tree pose, holding for a few more breaths. To release, bring your hands together, bring that foot in front of you, and exhale, drop it to meet the left. We're going to repeat this on the other side, so come to Tadasana, shift your weight into your right foot, and bring that left knee up into your chest, give it a nice squeeze, open up your hip, and bring your foot to a kickstand, to your shin, or up into your thigh. Again, palms come together to heart center, or raise them above your head. They could be together or apart. Breathing here, Dristi is forward. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. If you want to try a little bit of a balancing challenge, you could try and close your eyes. Go ahead and release that foot, bringing it down forward and meeting the other foot. And forward fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into your plank pose. Knees, chest, chin to the ground. And inhale, forward into cobra. Exhale, release your forehead to the mat. Push back into your child's pose. Knees are apart, toes are together. Just give yourself a moment here to breathe and come back to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Your next inhale, come forward into tabletop and slowly release yourself all the way down to your bellies. Release your hands down by your hips. We're going to begin getting ready for some back bending. So on your inhale, you're going to push your hands into your mat and press into your pubic bone to lift your shoulders and your head. Exhale, release. Inhale again, lifting just the shoulders, the chest, and the head off of the mat, pressing your pubic bone into the ground, using your back muscles. Exhale, release, forehead to the mat. You could turn one cheek to the mat to give your head a rest. Come back, chin to the mat. Inhale. We're going to lift everything this time. Lift your hands, lift your feet, lift your legs, lift your chest. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhale, release, forehead to mat. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Push yourself back into a little child's pose here. When you are ready, let's all meet on our backs, facing the back of our mat. Soles of the feet are on the floor here. Your hands are long against your waist and middle fingers to your heels. Slowly push your hips up to the sky into your bridge pose. And eventually you could bring your shoulders underneath you and clasp your hands underneath your hips. This will give you a nice, good stretch in your shoulders. Your neck is straight here. Exhale, release your hands, release your body, vertebrae by vertebrae. If wheel is in your practice, you could go ahead and push up into your wheel pose. Hold here for a few breaths. Otherwise, you could just do another bridge pose. You could do supportive bridge with a block underneath your sacrum. If you're in your wheel pose, take another breath here. Inhale and exhale. Slowly release down, tuck your chin to chest. Bringing your back down vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to do one more wheel or bridge, so bring your hands by your ears. Go ahead and push up, inhaling and exhaling. Make sure you are breathing here. You can stand on your tippy toes and walk your hands back to meet your feet a little bit. Keep breathing, getting a nice stretch in your back. Inhaling and exhaling. Slowly come down, tuck your chin to your chest and release the back. Hug your knees into your chest and give yourself a little rock and roll side to side, massaging your spine after all of that back bending. Rock and roll up to sit, legs straight in front of you, arms rise up and exhale, forward fold over your legs. Breathing here and holding. We're going to begin to wind down our bodies. Inhale, come up to sit. And come to lie on your backs, knees to chest, rocking back and forth. We're going to come into supine twist here. Let your legs hang heavy and roll to one side. Your gaze can be closed or down, facing the other side that your legs are at. Just breathing here, letting your shoulders melt into the floor. Letting your breath return back to normal here, inhaling and exhaling on your own. On your next inhale, bring your legs back to center and exhale, release over to the other side. Let your head turn the opposite way and just breathe here, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, bring your knees back to chest and give yourself little rock and rolls back and forth. You could do some circles. Having your eyes closed here is very nice. Going to go ahead and come into an inversion. You can come right into your plow pose, feet are over your head. Bring your hands to your back, right below your waist, and kick your legs up into your shoulder stand. You want to make sure that your head and neck are straight here. If this is not something you want to practice today, you could go ahead and place a block underneath your sacrum and just do a supported waterfall. You could put your legs up against a wall and do waterfall that way. Or we're going to hold here for a few breaths in shoulder stand. If you're in shoulder stand, you could slowly let your feet come behind your head, come into plow. The shoelace side of your feet are facing down and your thighs are pulling to the sky. You can release your hands from your back and interlace your fingers, bringing your forearms to the mat. Continue breathing here, inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, slowly release to the mat, using your hands as support. We're going to come up into fish pose, press into your forearms, arching your back, and crown of your head is on the floor. You can also do this in a supported variation if you have blocks nearby. When you're ready, slowly exhale, rolling the head down, and come right into Savasana. Take a full deep breath in and a full deep breath out. Letting go of any judgment and fear, making room for compassion and love. I am breathing in and I am breathing out. Gently begin to bring awareness back to your breath, wiggling the fingers and the toes. When you're ready, you could bring your knees into your chest and roll over to the right side in a fetal position. You could stay here as long as you'd like. You could come to join me at a seat at the top of your mat. Thank you all for flowing with me. If this practice helped you reconnect with your body and breath, like and subscribe for more weekly flows. See you on the mat again soon. Namaste.